Welcome to the XMC's inaugural Chaos Race. I am your host, Jake.
And I am your co-host, Ken. Or are you the co-host?
We're both co-hosts, Ken.
Right. Co-hostesses. The mountain is officially open for business.
You are correct, Ken, and do we have a great race in store for you?
A great race indeed.
Today's main event is the XMC Chaos Race. 4 racers will compete in 4 rounds. The starting order will rotate clockwise, so everyone gets a fair shake at the carnage. The main objective in Chaos is racking up as many points as possible, all while trying to crawl over the finish line.
And try they will. Hazards include wildlife, barricades, off-ramps, jumps, and of course, other racers. The clock is a formality only.
Any racer that does not make it to the finish line will have a second chance to rack up more points in the mid-run madness.
Any points earned during the mid-run will be worth half as much as normal. Current point structure will be in the description of every video. Just don't argue with the judges. They do not have a sense of humor.
Points will be tallied up per round, and the car with the highest number of points total throughout the 4 rounds is declared the winner.
Today's race is a Class C event. Class C is a weight category consisting of racers between 1.2 to 1.29 ounces. There is a dimensional max and minimum for entry onto the XMC track.
But that is mostly for liability reasons.
Moving on to our racer lineup. First up is the car everyone's talking about. The Mustermobile is being driven by Dr. Dre. This car has an amazing ability to squeak through tight spaces and regain control, and a great footprint makes rolling more difficult while not stalling on high spots or rough terrain.
Next up is Bon Jovi, driven by Dr. Salty. On the surface, this car seems to have it all. It's sleek, it's short, making it able to get around tight areas and regain control easily. But its poor drifting ability destroys its momentum. It also doesn't play well with others.
Our third entry is Alice Cooper, driven by Mrs. Clean. This may be the fastest solo running time of all cars on the track. Its downfall, however, is its length as well as being a bit top heavy. I think this could be a real contender for the Mustermobile.
Our final contestant is Muddy Waters, driven by the grizzled mountain man himself, Mike. We actually found this car at the side of the road with the keys in the ignition. An incredibly quick and entertaining car whose length is unmatched and spends more time on its back than its rubber.
Alright Jake, it's race time. Everyone is at the start line.
That's great news, Ken. Good luck to all the contestants, and hopefully our first round of drivers survive.
Looking good out of the gate.
Alice Cooper taken out immediately.
Muddy Waters is having sheep problems.
Alice Cooper is forming a nice barricade. Can they make it around?
And the Mustermobile squeaks by
And takes out the Moose for some extra points.
Muster going into caging corner. Oh no! Hits the curb and flips. It's almost as if he saw the ramp and at the last moment changed his mind.
The Mustermobile is sure racking up the points in the first round, taking out the sheep into a double reversal recovery, and then laying the Dijon smackdown on that Moose.
Alice Cooper is telling everyone, if I'm out, you're all out. That's no way to make friends, Jake.
You are correct, Ken. Let's move into the mid-run madness. It's a full house and everyone is lined up ready to go.
Muster is the first car out, looking good.
Alice Cooper flips the Mustermobile,
Racking up some serious points, and everyone manages to cross the finish line.
Even on its back, the Mustermobile ends up cleaning up all the points, not only taking out all the barricades, but crossing the finish line on its roof. Well played, Dr. Dre. Well played.
Alice Cooper manages to be the only one on 4 wheels at the end for extra points.
Everyone scored a bunch of points off the start, juggling the elephants down the track.
Bet they won't forget that anytime soon.
They definitely won't, Ken.
The Mustermobile putting on the pressure, rocketing to first place, followed in the distance by Alice Cooper.
Muddy Waters was looking the worst on the first round, but managed to just beat out Bon Jovi for 3rd place. Now let's move on to round 2.
Mustard's in the lead.
Alice takes out the sheep, passing it to Muddy Waters.
Everyone is going for the reversal points.
Muster is having none of it and decides to go hunting instead, juggling Bullwinkle down the track.
Muddy Waters wants a piece of the action and manages to break away from the Mustermobile. Oh no! Muddy hits a curb and stalls out.
Mike trying to take the Muddy Express in reverse down the ramp, but sadly couldn't quite make the jump.
Smart thinking from Dr. Dre and the Mustermobile, trading those reversal points for serious gains on that moose. Moving on to another full house at the mid-run madness. First out is Muddy Waters, leaving the pack behind. And crosses the finish first, followed by the Mustermobile and Bon Jovi. A great finish by Muddy Waters, and manages to remain on his rubber at the end, show parking with the Mustermobile. But what happened to Alice Cooper?
Looks like he stalled out trying to make the first corner.
That's a shame for Mrs. Clean, because she really needed those points.
And Dr. Salty is really going to have to stop playing it safe if she has any hope of staying in this race.
That is correct, and Mike is showing us that Muddy Waters has what it takes to win this race after all.
At the end of round 2, the Mustermobile manages to stay in the lead, but look at that amazing comeback from Muddy Waters.
It's crazy how fast the points can change. Alice Cooper is now the first place loser. Let's move on to round 3.
Great start.
Alice losing traction on the straightaway. Trouble in the corner.
Muddy Waters just went skydiving.
Jovi hits Mustard back onto his wheels.
Takes out a horse in reverse and a near miss on the Moose. That would have stalled him out for sure.
Dr. Dre feathering the gas pedal going into Cajun corner. Looks like he's going to take it down the ramp in reverse.
Oh no, what happened? We're going to have to see a replay of that, Ken.
Absolutely. The Mustermobile managed to do a barrel roll coming off the jump. So close.
And I think an intern just got taken out by a pylon. Yep, poor Freddy. He will be missed.
He sure will. Autobahn Jovi stalled out in the track, blocking Alice from getting by. And a great recovery from the Mustermobile. Absolutely raking in the point. Let's take a look at what's left of Muddy Waters.
I'm sure that'll buff right out. Apparently Mike survived as well. So despite Gravity's best efforts, the event continues.
That's great news, Jake. While we wait for the cranes to get Muddy Waters out of the river, I'd like to take this time to thank our Patreons, Colin and Win.
If you wish to support the XMC, consider signing up to our Patreon.
But even more important than that is getting the word out.
So please share this video with as many people as possible, and make sure to like, subscribe, and smash the bell icon for more videos like this one in the future.
Alright, Jake. Looks like we're ready for another full house mid-run.
Trouble right out of the tunnel.
Jovi and Alice looking good going through the meat barricades and around the corner.
And a great finish. I don't know what happened in that tunnel, but it's nice to see Alice and Jovi still fighting in this race.
That's right, Jake. The Mustermobile and Muddy Waters did not even make it over the bridge. You're going to have to see what that does with the rankings.
And it looks like the Mustermobile is still firmly planted in first place.
That last race sure evened things out, with Muddy Waters in second place, followed very closely by Autobahn Jovi, Alice Cooper, and dead last.
Before the final round begins, here's a quick word from our sponsor. We all have busy lives, and ones we love. But accidents do happen. So turn to someone you can trust. Turn to Jimmy's Towing. Call 1-800-123-JTOW. That's 1-800-123-JTOW. Let's get you back to what's important.
And they're off.
Alice takes the lead.
Jovi and Muddy are flipped.
Alice now in reverse, down some peaks, and a double reversal.
Takes out Bojack and juggles him down the track.
Coming into Cajun corner now. Just scrapes Yogi and takes the round.
Oh no! Gets hung up on the curb after that love tap on that horse.
At least he racked some points up.
From the replay, it looks like Alice caused the main crash at the start. Autobahn Jovi got too close, and Alice smacked its bumper, causing the chaos to ensue.
Autobahn Jovi is going to rack up some serious points for that extra long roof slide.
That's right, Jake. Jovi managed to slide down most of the straightaway and get through the entire Sun Peak corner.
All while pulling out reversals. That's a lot of points for a car racing on its hood.
Well, you know, Dr. Salty loves doing things the wrong way after all. Let's start the mid-run.
Every mid-run today has been a full house. This track is not forgiving.
Alice fighting hard out of the tunnel and loses control into the corner,
causing a mega pileup, blocking everyone from the finish line.
Alice Cooper loves creating chaos, that's for sure. Mrs. Clean really needed those finishing points to stay in this. Let's take a look at those final scores.
Even after a horrific round of only 30 points, the Mustermobile takes the first ever victory on the XMC track with a total of 615 points.
And the car that I was personally rooting for, Alice Cooper, managed to come back from dead last place 2 seconds, stealing the silver trophy with a total of 591 points.
Autobahn Jovi did not quite make it halfway there, taking the bronze trophy with 546 points.
And our first place loser award goes to Muddy Waters with a combined total of 493 points. I did not expect much from this car, and it delivered, but for now, it should go back to the side of the road where we first found it. Thanks for trying, Mike.
Thanks for tuning in to our very first event. We have more in store for you coming soon.
But for now, Jake and I would like to wish all of you out there a happy holidays.
We would also like to know what your favorite part of the race was.
So leave a comment down below. Stay safe, stay warm, and welcome to the mountain.